I think since working from home a lot, I've been listening to like a lot of like older music that I used to like listen to when I was in high school. Mostly the screamo Christian music that I would jam out to all the time. But it helped me realize that a lot of those bands are actually still coming out with music, which is very cool. And I was listening to some of the latest Shiny Toy Guns music. I know they didn't fit the whole screamo bit, but they were huge when I was in high school. And their latest album has a song that for some reason, every single time I listen to it, I get chills. I don't know if it's the musical composition or just her vocals or whatever it is, but every time I listen to it, I'm just like, ugh. And so I started to go back and listen to like all the music that like I used to listen to, and I was like sort of listening to it with, you know, grown adult ears that I'm able to like appreciate stuff now. And it kind of makes me go like, I wonder if there's any other music out there that I was like not appreciating at the time.
I mean, yeah. I used to listen to all those like Christian rock bands and all that other stuff. I was brought up in a Christian home and all this other stuff. And then when I hit my teen years, that's when I discovered like, I don't want to say actual music because that Christian rock is music, but when I discovered Red Hot Chili Peppers, my mind just exploded. But like, and there's another band, Poor Man's Poison.
Oh.
These guys they're not huge. People listening might not have heard of them, but just go back, look up Poor Man's Poison, Hell's Coming With Me, Crown Vic Headlights. It's like, what would you call it, Tim? It's like,
I feel like Poor Man's
folk rock.
No. Poor Man's Poison is just picture yourself on.
We're not getting paid for this time.
Yeah. Picture yourself on a deck. You're sitting in a not too comfortable wooden chair. However, you have a nice glass of whiskey in your right hand, and you're just having a really good conversation with someone. And this music is on in the background. It's not distracting or taking away from the conversation, but it's actually enhancing the conversation. And every once in a while, when you take a break from the conversation to drink a sip of your whiskey, you hear those dulcet tones, and you're like, this is great.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like, I'm a musician myself, and music is so important to my life, but I don't... It's just like anything that I enjoy, I will listen to. Like, from punk rock to jazz to opera. You know, I just listen to everything.
K-pop. Say K-pop.
K-pop, yes. Your sister has made sure of that.
Uh-huh.
But does that music give you chills, though?
Oh, every time. It's
every
good.
Time, yeah.
Every time I hear the guitar intro to Snow from Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's like... you feel it, and it brings you back to a place, and that's the beautiful thing about music.
Yeah.
Because it is itself one thing, but for every other person, it's something different. So that's why it's so beautiful. And I'm just talking as a music nerd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I kind of like like the genesis of my experience with music is I wasn't like too into it as a kid, but then like I was like got involved with like singing in church and stuff like that, and then I actually auditioned for like kind of like a music program, and I got accepted, and that was before I knew anything about music. So then I started singing, and that I feel like that experience really changed how I consumed music, and I feel like from like my teen years to my early 20s, I was very much like, if I can't sing the song or like hum along with it, I don't like it. So like it kind of like closed me off to a lot of different genres. But I feel like in the last couple years, I've just been getting really into R&B, hip hop, rap, and it's like I can't rap, you know. But I feel like that was
Have
like
you tried?
Spit some lines.
I said hip, hop, hip it to the hip.
I want to hear Timmy's hot bars.
The Will Smith of rap.
So it's like I can't rap, but I feel like that was like one of like the first genres of music that I was able to really fully appreciate, but not be able to actively participate in, because that was a big like barrier for me, like appreciating metal or appreciating music from like perhaps other cultures. Well, I mean, other cultures you can hum along, if it's not like your first known language. But I feel like hip hop just like in the last couple of years just has like a really special place in my heart where I do just like sit back and I absorb it, and I do have those moments where it's like I do get those chills of like if someone just drops like a really sick bar, I'm just like, oh, I feel that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like my experience with music is more like I just feel like an overwhelming sense of like passion for something. So it doesn't necessarily give me chills, but it makes my blood pump when I sing like a certain note.
Makes you want to scream on stage.
Yes, yeah, and it's like this outpouring of emotion that I feel whenever I sing like an aria or something. So I feel like it's a newer experience for me just to be more passive when it comes to music and listen instead of being an active participant.
Yeah, it's like, I know growing up, I was introduced to like a lot of the older classics because like my parents had like records. So it was like going from like Deep Purple, AC/DC, Black Sabbath, like
Your parents were way cool.
Well, it was my dad. I was like, still have the records. Just need a record player that actually works and doesn't destroy records.
Can I hang out with your dad?
I'm sure he doesn't listen to them anymore, but he's like still
Damn
like
shame.
classics like Ozzy.
Oh, you gotta love Ozzy.
Yeah.
Oh, Ozzy's great, but like I grew up a lot with a lot of the older old rock and going into like metal and stuff like that. Always big fan of Dio, but there was a couple bands that I remember listening to when I was younger that I didn't get. Like one was like King Crimson, which probably like, I wouldn't say progenitor, but like definitely in the prog rock movement. Like, you got like a 10-minute song. Where's it go? I don't know. It's just random flutes in there. But like listening to it again, because after watching the movie Mandy with insane Nick Cage in there.
Oh my God, yeah.
Starless of King Crimson was playing in the beginning, and I just like went, oh my God, it's so free. It's like, it's a trippy song.
Yeah.
Because like you start listening to it and it just gets chaotic. Like it goes really freaking crazy. But then like, going down the rabbit hole of Court of the Crimson King and going into all that stuff. And those are songs that it's like, not that I get chills, but it's like entranced. Like that I have to listen to it. I just don't think about anything except the imagery of that song, because the song is very vivid in what it's explaining. And it's just kind of like songs like that I go back to that are kind of more of the, I wouldn't say psychedelic, but kind of like that, kind of in that range. It's like the problem. It's like when you look at it, you're like, this is psychedelic as hell, but it's not. It's definitely not related to that era.
No, yeah, I always consider music like that to be sort of, I always call it like mystifying, because like you listen to it and all of a sudden like you feel,
I can see what they're explaining.
Yeah,
like see the image.
Everything feels visual, even though it's literally music.
You know, the band I would attribute most to that particular style, it's Tool.
Oh yeah, Tool.
That they are the kings of that style.
Yeah. If you have not watched a Tool music video, you are really missing out on
Have fun.
Thinking about way too much.
Yeah.
Because they're always like 9 minutes long, and you have no idea what's happening.
And every single thing is a layer, like on different subjects and subplots, and makes you think, and you go crazy.
Yeah.
For me, it's like my musical journey has, like all of us, gone across a broad spectrum. I mean, when I was younger, it was Blink-182, Newfound Glory, Sum 41.
All good shit.
I grew up. I started listening to Radiohead, The Decemberists, Bon Iver, Sigur Rós. Got more into the indie scene, and then I got even older and I started getting into EDM.
Oh yeah,
got back into punk.
And I would like to personally thank Kelly for introducing me to Grizz.
Yeah, Grizz has been amazing, but one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Oh
Grizz makes me want to scream out on the stage that Tim is talking about.
Yes.
It just makes me want to
Yeah, John's gonna come to the next Grizz concert.
Yes. Oh,
I would
totally
be-
forgot about EDM.
Yeah, I
man.
mean EDM, and then like after EDM, I have gotten like Tim more into like hip hop and R&B, and then like really starting to feel that music, the music that I very, very largely avoided. I mean, I live on like Eastern Shore, Whitey Whitesville, and I pretty much I acknowledge I grew up pretty much thinking rap wasn't good, and like not giving it a chance or even a thought. And I've grown up and I've changed, and that's been a big change in my life. And now I really enjoy R&B. I love rap, and I'm growing my repertoire of music that I appreciate there. But another thing I always come back to, no matter what phase of life music I'm at, is pop punk. I mean, I always come back to Blink-182, Sum 41, Newfound Glory, my staples. But one thing I've recently started challenging myself on is, as much as I love pop punk, and I always come back there, for the popular bands, it's largely white male dominated. And I've noticed that, and like there's a couple that broke through, like No Doubt, Paramore, but there's mostly it's a lot of white guys.
Yeah.
And that's fine, they're great, but I've been challenging myself recently to seek out non-white male dominated punk bands, and I found a couple recently that are awesome.
Oh, send them over to me, because I love that shit. Yeah.
I'll just name two for now, because I found a whole bunch and I've been listening to them, and I'm just freaking loving them. Meet Me at, these are like younger bands, newer bands. I mean, these guys are probably all like Gen X or Gen Z, so they're all younger than me, and it makes me feel old, but I love them because they're carrying the mantle. But like Meet Me at the Altar, they're awesome. They're a trio, and they're really cool. They rock out. They have a really great sound. And then a really new one that I've recently found. They're actually from Baltimore.
Oh, nice.
Beemore.
Oh,
Yeah,
Beemore.
they're called Pink Shift. And they fucking rock.
Yeah.
And their music
Right
is
now.
hard and like emotional, but like you just want to fucking headbang, and you just want to like get lost in their emotions of their music. So I've been challenging myself. I love pop punk. I love punk so much, but I needed to diversify my portfolio there. So I've been actively seeking more than just my old staples.
Oh, yeah.
Can-
Sorry, I Googled Pink Shift because that sounds fucking cool.
It's a dress.
Pink Shift is a rock band new to the scene in Baltimore with writing inspired by 90s grunge and 2000s pop punk. Fuck yeah. The band walks the lines between riot girl, punk rock, and post-hardcore. That is right up my alley. I love that.
Right?
They're sick. They just dropped an EP yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Can I make another recommendation? Sorry, I'm taking a little too much time, but you're mentioning bands that are new and are pushing the envelope. I just want to plug a band that is not a thing anymore, but when they were a thing, it was revolutionary, but it just didn't pick up. And that's a band called Buckshot LaFunk.
Buckshot
And
LaFunk.
it
Hell yeah.
was a rap jazz group in the
Cool.
early, I believe it was the early 90s, though I might be wrong, but look up music. Anybody listening who cares about music, look up Music Evolution by Buckshot LaFunk. It is in my probably top 5 favorite songs.
Nice.
Sick.
And that's coming from somebody who is a very big critic.
Nice.
Like, I cannot give this song enough praise. So look up the new, please look up the old. And I love music.
Man, I hear you, man. Oh, yours. Like everyone talking about like they're kind of like their transformation of like the music they're like consuming nowadays. Like, oh man, DPR Live, Yura, Katie. It's just like the combination of like it's like K-pop meets like smooth jazz. And it's like, I didn't know that genre existed.
Yeah.
Jake,
And-
you've chosen an opening subject that is,
We can talk.
Believe me, I know.
We're going to talk 3 hours about this.
So you know how last episode we're like, oh, we're going to a philosophy podcast. No. This is now a
music.
music
Yeah.
discovery podcast. And Katie, she's like new on the scene. Yura is in the last several years. Oh my gosh! And Yeji, don't even get me started on Yeji.
Oh, boy.
During quarantine, she hosted like a Zoom concert. It was literally off the hook. I don't know if people don't say that anymore, but it was off the hook, and it was literally like probably the most fun I had in like a concert Zoom setting, like ever. No one can top. No one can top.
Well, all this music is off the hook.
As it alerted
What do we got?
all
Like-
the enemies.
Got like 5 minutes left.
4 minutes 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on for a moment, John. I want you to take a look at this.
Can't fucking believe.
You started this, Jake. You started this.
You did what you did.
Okay, before the episode started, I'm like,
Yeah.
Jake's like, I want to talk about music. And I'm like, we should talk about conflict resolution.
Okay,
And I said,
in a weird
I
way-
don't want to do that.
In a weird way, it's the same thing.
Now we are conflict resoluting because Jake is mad.
look at his face.
I'm not mad. I'm
Disappointed.
disappointed.
Tell me how that makes you feel.
Disappointed.
I want. So you're telling me that you feel disappointed that we have carried
All right,
on.
stop.
All right, wait.
Mark, you say what you need to go, and then it is Jake's show.
Okay. I will give him
Shut
the.
up, Tim. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Real quick.
Did we pass the beer? So whenever holds the beer talks.
No, I've got a proposition. Do you want to
I
make?
really don't care about the preposition. What I care about is playing Pathfinder 2E, in which last time there was almost a fist fight between two of our players.
That's true.
And Elkwood came upon a man-sized vulture that gave him lunch?
Sorry, Tim's dying.
It's what happens.
We always need to wait for Tim to stop dying before we can continue.
Look at his face. It's so red. He's hyperventilating.
Mark, what does Elkwood do with the presence of this much larger vulture?
I mean, it's like the thing was, it's like between the entire argument between, all the little people down there arguing about their problems. But he was like listening and just kind of like, and ever since Skalt kind of died, he's been very, I won't say completely withdrawn, but very pointed about like whenever he talks, he's just like, here it is. I don't feel like discussing shit. So like right there, he's like looking at Benson trying to start a fist fight, Adelar being sanctimonious, Kezra being Kezra, and and it's like the fact is, it's like he understands Kezra not to what he wants, but like he has ulterior motives. Like he's kind of thought about it, but he's but when this vulture kind of comes over and just kind of looks at him. And it's like, this thing is huge. It's a large, I mean, medium. It's a medium size, but still, like, a vulture is a very big creature.
Yeah, it's the size of you.
Yeah. And he's kind of, like, looking at it. And not, like, in sheer surprise, but, like, he could poignantly, I guess, think that it's the same one that he noticed the other day that was flying in circles.
Yeah, I mean the one you saw looked pretty big. Now looking up into the sky and trying to figure out scales of things can be
But,
difficult. But you're like, you haven't seen many other vultures around here.
Because everything else is pretty much eaten by smaller creatures, and yeah. But like he's just kind of looking at it and just kind of like a deep breath, and then this thing vomits, and he's like. He's like, is this for me? And just kind of looks down at it and looks back up at it. And just kind of stares at the rat. And he's like, well, you can finish it if you want. It's all yours.
This is all while Benson and Adelar
Yeah.
having a conversation.
The vulture, as you sort of like, as you say what you say, the vulture picks the rat up, flicks it towards you a little bit closer.
Please don't make me eat this.
Eat.
Kezra's like, do it.
This is why I don't trust Kezra.
And like he just kind of looks at it. And like ever since he's been here, he's kind of been feeling a little bit more, less flighty, but more like off. And he just kind of like looks at the rat and picks it up, like, and it's half like covered in bile and shit, and he's just kind of staring at it. I mean, because I'm assuming it doesn't give me parasites.
It was already in its
Stomach.
extremely acidic stomach. So
It's sterile.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's sterile. I said, what do you want me to do with this? I'm just kind of like, man, he's just holding it, like he doesn't have an issue at all.
Just stares at you.
And he does like the quick puts it to his mouth, but just kind of like,
Yeah.
Oh, turns your head to the side and
oh, this yummy.
nom, nom, nom.
Have you ever seen Emperor's New Groove? It's Kronk like drinking the wine, but he pours it behind his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that I do whenever my 4-year-old hands me a toy, and I'm like, "Thank you, it's delicious," and I like pretend to eat it. She's
You're
like,
like,
"No!"
Nom, 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 nom. No, but I think in like a strange weird, because like he's getting a feeling from this creature. He is going to. I mean, thankfully, no one else is looking at him right now, because it's like the sensibility, like he's completely off right now. He's not going insane, but he's definitely feeling weird. He is going to like hold it, and he's just like, and he just goes, "Thank you," and kind of like puts it back.
Okay.
And just kind of takes it, and then like stares at it, see what it does. Because
It just continues looking at you.
and then he once again says, "You seriously don't want me to eat this, right?"
I don't think he can speak.
Well, he's staring at it like it definitely threw up something at him, so he's just like trying to gauge it. Like he's investigating it at the same time.
Well, you're making sweet eye contact with a vulture.
Yeah, it happens.
What was the last thing we were arguing about?
You called me a coward. And then I said that we need, like, group unity.
And that's what I was trying to do. And I understand that, like, that's what you felt, but you and
Right.
Benson are not on the same level. So.
Right.
Okay. So in the middle of this, we're talking about keeping the group together. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we were on
Yep.
the same thing.
The time.
I would like to get back to the mine at some point in this episode. So.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, we just leave him.
No. Campfire talk only.
It's going to be about 8 hours of that.
I know you prepped for all this shit, but we're just gonna have a powwow.
Yeah, we have some
Aye.
interpersonal
Listen.
relationship
You're not here to
problems.
entertain me. You're here to entertain the people at home.
And then-
so
Yeah.
Did you prepare for a Benson Kesra duel?
I'll kill him right now.
PvP!
I don't have your stat sheets, so
And that's when Benson just starts going, "So Adelar, have you heard this bard that goes around? His music is really good." And then you start talking about it. No, the music in Chiliax, it's very good.
local bands, local Chilaxian bands.
Well,
I'm
Benson,
putting an end to this right now. Benson, go.
Benson could tell you about a bard.
Oh my gosh.
Down below, under Elkwood's situation, we see Benson and Adelar still going at it.
What I don't think you understand, Benson, is that your way of keeping the group together seems to be just antagonizing each other against. It makes no sense to me. If you have some reasonable explanation for your methods, please elaborate.
On what? The first time I antagonized anybody was a second ago.
The first time, sure. And it's like, well, whatever. Like you said, we have to get on, right?
We do.
Kesra walks over and he's like, "What are you two waiting for? Destiny awaits. Elk, you and Big Bird, get down here. We have some cultists to murder."
And you just hear Adelar mumble, Kezra's got a cobra, Elkwood's, there's this bird now, what's next?
And he's like, cultist to murder, and Benson goes, cleanse.
Not murder. I cleanse people. That gets me around. That's the
That's the loophole.
I don't murder. I cleanse.
Now let's make it one thing straight. We're going in there, we're executing a plan. I know, Kezra, you're like, higher power, this is my calling, and Benson's like, cleanse the evil. But let's not forget that we have a plan, and let's try to stick to it, okay? I will provide support. But if you all just go off and try to kill yourselves, I can only do so much. That's all I'm saying.
Deal.
All right.
The plan is attack. Joking. The invisible thing. Let the dinosaur load. Whatever.
All right.
But also attack.
Also, attack.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, Like, after staring at the vulture and, like, everything, he's like, ah, stares back, and he actually does, like, take the rat and just bites into it. Like, he, like, for a moment just keeps staring into its eyes and just goes and just takes a bite out of it.
Well,
That's commitment.
Make a fortitude
Yeah, I
save.
figured.
Yeah, about to say.
Please crush this.
You have a hero point.
Oh, no, that's... my fortitude was not bad, so... that is a 21.
Well, the DC 20 was
Beautiful.
easy for you then.
Yeah.
You bite into it and you almost gag. You're like,
Oh, that's gross. That's my stipulation.
but you bite a chunk of it down.
Yeah.
I imagine
We're all just
You don't
staring
even
at
see
him.
this. You don't even see this.
Benson's like, what the fuck?
It's like in
You
a
didn't even cook it.
yeah. It's like in a way that like Elk feels like it's not that he's going completely feral, but he's also kind of like also losing himself. Out here. So he's kind of like takes a bite out of it, chokes it down, and then like holds it out the rest of it, and then
Not to the vulture.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vulture takes it back and eats the rest of
yeah,
it.
Oh my gosh.
and then he just kind of like backflips off with some sweet moves.
Adlar sees this and he's like, I'm going to die. This is where I die.
These people are all insane.
And I feel like Benson hears that and is like, you're only going to die if me or him wants you dead. So move forward.
Or Kezra.
I am on Abadar's timetable, not yours, Benson.
You guys
I was-
make your way to the Cinderclaw mine.
Like cats fighting.
Now, I'll say that you guys pull up just like before the edge of the tree line, so you guys haven't gone in yet. This plan that you had, you wanted to turn someone invisible and then go over and open up the cage, right?
Yes.
That was the plan. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Place yourselves wherever you want, just sort of on the edge of the map, and then sort of show me like the pathing that you want to take.
I think I'm completely fine where I am right now because I'm probably going to be running down and then running up.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: the person who is invisible. It's not going to be Adalar, and it's not going to be Benson, because Benson will need to be in the vanguard in the south. So it's between Elk and Kezra.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kezra thinks it should be him. And he goes,
Oh.
I can get that gate open, and I have the spells to get me out of trouble, should I need. But being invisible should give us safe passage across. What say you, Elk? You did the last risky run.
Well, it seems like, was anything looked unchanged when we came back? Like, was anything unmoved? Or the dinosaur's still there, right? Or the creature?
Dinosaur's still there.
Okay. I was just
looks
double-checking on a couple things.
I'll tell you that the only thing that really looks changed, there's still people are still working at their specific stations. I'll tell you that the remember the table that was outside of the hut in the middle
Yeah.
of the cover is no longer on top of it. You can actually see there's a bunch of tools and a scale on top, along with some more pieces of chunks of rock and stuff. So it actually looks like a work table of sorts.
So we can see that like from across the way.
Yeah, I mean it's about 9 a.m. now, so
Gotcha.
That 9 a.m. sun.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I do not disagree unless you can also make me invisible for, I believe, a sneak attack for if this thing comes back out.
Do you want me to draw all of these things up to the cage?
I think we were gonna let the creature in the cage do the business of luring the camp north, and then the remainder of the party would investigate from the south.
Yes, and then Kezra would join us at his convenience, or do whatever he thinks is best, whether to aid the beast perhaps in combat or come back to our aid.
Right. Do we think that Elk should release the dinosaur or be?
I personally think that Kezra is better equipped for this situation. As you alluded to, you have many means of escape, and Elk would should he become visible, would be quite vulnerable.
If I were looking at the situation on a map.
If I had a 1-inch grid
Yeah.
map of this entire place,
Jeez.
There's no way this thing gets released and is not just immediately occupied by the spiders. I want to pull them up so the cultists are fighting it.
But I believe that the spiders... I mean, I highly doubt the spiders are controlled. Which I think... Yeah, see, like, that's the thing. Like, I guess there was no role to determine, like, they're making their home, but they're just making their home over there. So if, like, the cultists get near, do the spiders like, hey, you step back, like, don't screw with me, like I wouldn't be under that impression.
I mean, if you want to go up,
Like, they look wild.
yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
so, well, if anything else, the spiders could quite add to the distraction as well if the dinosaur comes out. But if anything, I don't want the cultists to release the dinosaur. Oh, I keep calling it dinosaur, but yeah, I have no idea what the hell it is.
It's totally a dinosaur.
I mean, it looks like a dinosaur. It walks like a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur.
But does it talk like a dinosaur?
No, it hits the floor like a dinosaur.
Wrap it up. We're done.
And this was today's episode. See, he has no problem with Kezra, but I'm doing that. But he's also like, he would want to be invisible as well.
Adelar is secretly like anything to get Benson and Kezra apart for a little bit.
Y'all separate them. Assign seating. Benson's over there. Kezra over there. You'll throw spitballs at each other.
Whatever, Dad.
I can make us both visible. That's totally fine.
That works for me.
okay. So you guys go south. So you want to go in the tree line to the south.
But Kezra goes north.
Yeah,
Kezra,
he's
yes,
going to release and he said, there's a lever. You don't... I also enjoyed some of the vines, but there's also a lever.
Benson doesn't like this.
Yeah,
And
but
I also
and just
think-
remember not to make it seem like you're attacking it so you become visible. You got to accidentally hit a lever.
I do cast invisibility on Elk before I depart.
Okay.
I was also thinking that we shouldn't immediately go south because, you know, we know that creature was sniffing around. So we'd probably want to
See what
that
happens.
the dinosaur is... the beast is released.
The beast.
And then we
Just call it a dinosaur.
and then we would head south. Just in case, like, you know...
Yeah.
so that they're sufficiently occupied.
Yeah, you could approach from the west or the southwest, depending on you know how many cultists go. But the ultimate goal is there's a larger hut or building in the southeast of this encampment that we have not been able to
Yes.
investigate.
Yeah.
And then there's the other hut that Elk saw the outside of, but didn't have time to investigate the inside of. But that was where the stone circle, or that's where the spell circle was, and that's where the table was.
Yeah.
But the goal, I think, right now is to investigate the fire pit / large building and the convulsing sick people.
Okay.
And the convulsing sick people. Yeah.
So that's what the southern party is doing, and then
Yeah.
the northern person, Kezra, is the diversion.
Yeah. And Kezra, I mean, all he has to do is run back and
Exactly.
regroup.
All right. So let's handle the southern side of this operation first. So you guys give a wide berth and walk all the way down and come up directly below on the southern side of this place.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God, Benson, what did you do?
Yeah, I clicked too far.
Oh, no.
So if you guys just want to put yourself over in the tree line, just for reference there.
I put Kezra up north.
Okay, and Kezra's up north. We will handle you in a bit.
I'm so far away.
Yeah, you're
It's
fucked
fine.
if anything goes wrong.
It's fine. You're fine.
Don't worry, Heal has a 30-foot range.
Yeah, you got it then.
I'm doing it. I'm taking the measuring ruler. Oh, no. Well, it's way farther than...
How far is it?
I know you got to zoom out quite a
out,
bit just
zoom
to
out.
measure the damn thing.
How do you conjure that arrow?
It's the little circle with the ruler. Here. Hold on a sec. It is 345 feet long.
Casual.
This whole thing.
Kezra is more than a football field away.
No,
He's a linebacker. He can just run.
Benson never would have, No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. So you guys walked all of the way around, and you were coming up on the southern side, correct?
Yep.
Just below the hut with the oldest cultist. Let me read you that descriptor.
Oh, okay. So you said southern side, so we're like south of the one building that we have not gotten.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Is it okay if I move everyone there?
Yeah, go right ahead. So, a half dozen filthy reed mats encrusted with slime and sweat line the ground outside of a slumped wooden building. So you see cultist here, and they, like I said, they are lying there on these mats, and they're just kind of rolling back and forth. They're sweating, they're vomiting, they're oozing out of every orifice. It looks like they are suffering from some awful, debilitating sickness, and they're rolling back and forth, just try. You know, like when you're super sick and you just can't get like a good sleeping position because everything aches and everything hurts. That's kind of what it looks like they're doing.
Okay.
They're sort of rolling back, and they're like.
And these are cultists.
Yeah, they're cultists. They
Malaria.
Roll back over.
Are they Chagrakal, or are they...
Boggers.
There are. Let's see.
Man, you know, fireball would be really good right there.
There are 4 boggers and 2 Chabrakas.
Okay.
And they're all sick.
Yep, they are groaning and writhing as they lie on the mats. They, on hovering over them though, and standing not too far by, are 6 boggards who are watching over them. They come up and they'll try to give them water, which they inevitably vomit out, or they'll take the gross blanket that they have and then give them a new one. It looks like they're kind of taking care of them.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was
they got good
thinking.
bedside manner.
I'm not afraid of boggards. I'm afraid of what's in the trees.
Yeah. They're nurses.
It does look like they're taking.
They're all
the
trained.
role.
They all have what was it called? The medical gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
But yeah, it looks as though that they're trying to care for these sick individuals.
Oh, that's neat. I'd be ashamed to kill him. No, not really. And this building, can't see inside at all.
Nope, no windows.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
guess we should burn it. I mean, it's made out of wood, right?
It is made out of wood.
Yeah, I feel like we're just kind of standing by waiting for.
The dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're looking at that, and you're sort of doing this while Kezra has run up, and he's going to release the dinosaur. Kezra, you are invisible. Is that correct?
Not yet, because I've been moving through the forest.
Okay, but I'm just saying when you get to that point, you will be.
Well, I want to. I mean, can I even? I'll attempt a knowledge check on this thing.
Okay.
I am not trained in nature. I have no bonus. I know nothing about that.
Alrighty.
Like,
That's a shame.
what did I roll last time? It was like a 20
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4 for a 4, so I have not
Yikes.
seen anything like this.
It's
in
a
the
big
Thuvian-
dinosaur.
I've not seen anything like this in the Thuvian Desert or the
You sure?
jungles of Avestan.
What a surprise.
I know. Weird that these were just walking around.
So, yes, I will cast invisibility because it would be stupid not to. And I will go up to open the cage.
Okay, so you go up. It is a simple, just lever mechanism, like I said, with the wheel and the counterweights. So you pull it, and you're strong enough that you can just flip it, and the counterweights just go ching 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 boof, and then it pulls it up, and the dinosaur jolts out.
Okay.
Just boom. Some of the cultists that were down near where you guys are. The one to the northern side of the hut there.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy. He sees it happen, and you hear him speaking something in Mwangi.
Oh shit!
Is Mwangi a language?
Yeah. it is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he begins running up to the hut in the middle.
God.
Yep. That's where it is.
I feel like that's worse.
I'm so scared.
I think that's worse. It's
And
worse. Oh.
Out comes, as he opens the door, out comes a kobold.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
Hurry!
It's
Flex.
Krieg.
I'm trying to harvest gold.
This is the greatest crossover event of all time.
The kobold looks like this.
Watch her to extremes.
Ooh.
Oh, he looks mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
Guy like
Can I
this.
describe
That's a
him?
bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he's
go.
a blue kobold.
So yeah, it is. Let me say it. So
Okay.
blue kobold has a bunch of alchemical bombs on them, and it looks like they have a staff with a burning fiery head on the end of it.
I like it.
And she looks out. You hear them talk, and then she looks over at the dinosaur, and she walks over there by herself. The dinosaur looks at her and goes right back in the cage.
Ooh.
Like door open and everything. It just walks back in.
Yeah.
Kezra's just like standing there watching the shit.
It came out and roared, and then it started to walk, and then it saw the kobold walking up and was
Holy
like,
shit.
"Oh fuck that," and walked right back in the cage.
gosh.
Does she
Okay.
come up and like close the door?
Yeah. It gets in, and then she comes up and then flicks the door back.
Oh boy.
You should
This
strangle this kobold.
This kobold is probably the baddest fucking person we've ever seen.
So, guys, can you kill this thing?
I'm terrified.
Well,
terrified.
lots of things are going through Kezra's mind right now. Obviously, this tiny, minuscule dragon creature comes up and just glares at a dinosaur, and the dinosaur cowers in fear. So that's horrible. Second, it is a blue kobold.
Oh no!
Kezra's distinction to blue dragons that's his connection. That's where his bloodline is with blue dragons. You all have seen his blue scales. He is in awe of the power of this kobold.
He's gonna start worshiping this.
And
Wait, can you say that again? Say that line.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that in
Oh.
writing.
he is in awe of the power of this kobold. This blue scale draconic creature that even despite its size and, it's just diminutive features, can stare down a huge primordial monster and he calls it a cower in fear. He is flat out stunned. He doesn't do anything. He's just invisible. Just like,
Just goes-
holy crap.
Oh, for added effect, I actually have a picture of the dinosaur itself.
Yeah, I want to see
please,
what this
yes.
fool Kezra is in awe of the size of this.
It does look dinosaur-y, but
Yeah.
Oh, it's hitting a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
the picture is using its massive tail to just smack a bird out of the sky.
Gosh.
Dude, it looks
Yeah,
like
so-
I don't know, like a Nessie almost.
Yeah,
kind of like a
yeah.
plesiosaur.
Yeah, it has very
Except for
serpentine.
legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It has very serpentine features, with the exception of legs. Yeah,
But at the end of the day, this 4-foot creature, scrawny monster with this badass fire staff comes up and just is like, get the fuck back in there. And Kezra is blown away. And he doesn't even know what to think right now.
You think
And he is frozen.
all in the power of kobolds. Trust in the power of
Well,
kobolds.
after that, unless you guys do anything, the normal order of business is that the boggart goes back to his patient. I say that lightly. And the kobold comes over to the working desk where the scale was. And she begins putting something on a scale, putting something else on a scale,
Okay.
weighing stuff out. Put something in a pile, put something else in a pile. It looks like she's weighing out some of the things that were coming out of the quarry.
So she's an accountant. Adelar. She worships Adelar. Abadar. Whatever.
Worships Adelar.
She worships Adelar.
I've heard of your conquest of money.
I will pay 20 gold pieces. Go away. Christ.
The floor is yours. That is where we're at.
That is puzzling.
I don't even know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, but now the thing is, she's out.
I just imagined we're describing our plan and Jake's like worthless.
No, it wasn't that. It was that they planned everything. There was literally like, if this happens, this happens.
It was so
If this
obvious.
happens, that happens. Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. It's obvious. Like,
So what are you all doing?
I'm standing
You
by.
guys witnessed this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
and
witnessed this.
the cultists do not rally to this dinosaur
Like we thought.
What
It's
happens-
just the
what happens
one.
to you guys?
just the one goes, "Hey," and then she's like, "All right,
Back. Adelar looks to Benson.
Attack.
shall we cleanse?"
Shink.
Give me one other reason why I shouldn't.
True.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, yeah, because Elkwood saw, the freaking kobold, and he's like, "Shh, that one needs to die."
Which one?
The kobold, the blue kobold, the one that
Did I see her?
Yeah. You saw the whole thing
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Like,
we're all
you
looking
guys are-
like,
yeah.
"All right, Kezra's don't flip it. Everything's going to go." Oh no! Like,
And, like, Adelar would see this. You there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
Like an amount of vibrating Benson is doing. It's like the kobold, and Benson is he's ready to go.
All right. So at a scene that you are ready to go in this way, Adelar actually prepared a little spell today.
ooh,
And he sends, since he is at 3rd level,
Oh.
he sends a message into Kezra's ear, because the range is now 500 feet, because he's level 3. So he sends
Nice.
a message, and it is, the text of the spell is it's a whispering in the target's ear. And he says, Kezra, come back. We're going to attack from the south. Let me see if you can respond, actually. Let me check that out.
one-way
Yeah,
message.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can respond with message.
You hear nothing.
Oh boy.
Kezra's a bad
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah. The target can give a brief response as a reaction.
Can't.
You wait for a response, and you gaze over the field. And suddenly, you see Kezra appear on the opposite side of the table from this kobold.
He's gonna betray.
Kezra speaks to this kobold from on the other side of this large table. Who are you?
Do it.
And how did you obtain such power over these worthless souls? How can you control a beast such as that?
She doesn't even look up at you.
Oh no.
She just continues counting with her scales. I knew there was something amiss here. That cage was quite hard to open, especially for these idiots. But you, however, seem to have had a plan. You did not account for my great blood and my great power. I will introduce myself. I am Hazel. And you are?
Kezra. Kezra Devrajan is my draconic name. And I have not seen something like you in my lifetime. What is your purpose here?
Kezra Devrajan. It's a good name. It's a shame it's wasted on someone like you. My purpose here is my own. If you don't mind, I would like to get back to work. Right after I see your corpse.
Good job, Kezra.
And she screams at the top of her lungs. Intruders!
Intruder.
Kezra says, all your work is for nothing, and all your glory is mine.
As Benson bursts through the tree.
And he just starts stabbing all the sick. Just
Alright, so there's gonna be some interesting things here. I want everyone to roll initiative.
oh boy.
Tell me where exactly you guys are, because there might be a few things happening.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
He is.
Plus perception, right?
Yeah.
Yes. God, it's been a while.
I know, right? All right, so
And like, I feel like meanwhile, because this is like a couple second conversation, you just hear like in the back of your mind,
What the fuck?
Kezra, respond.
Kezra, pick up. He's like leaving you voicemails. Hey, buddy, trying to reach you.
We're gonna talk from the south.
Whatever you are, just come by whenever you can or shoot me a message.
It's like, Kezra?
You get the answering machine. You have reached the mind of Kezra. I am currently intimidating a very, very strong and horrible monster.
It's not
You
even.
can't reach me. It's because I am most likely about to die.
See, it's not even that. It's like usually it rings and it's just like direct to voicemail.
Yeah, not even a ring. Yeah, I like that. Oh man, Adelar is ready.
Awesome.
Okay. So, we're going to be going between two different things here. So, you guys, who's going in from the south? Is that Benson, Adelar, and Elkwood?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are attacking the hut,
Yep.
the Balgars, and the sick people, right? That's where you're going?
Elkwood is.
Well, not sick people. Come on, we're not animals.
Yeah, Elkwood is still invisible, but he is heading up a little bit.
Oh right.
Okay. All right, so Elkwood is heading up. So you're sort of in between.
Yeah.
Benson and Adelar, however, are down on the bottom with the Balgars tending to the sick people. And then we have Kezra in the middle of this entire place,
Oh, he's in my stealth mode.
literally almost face to face with this
Monster.
with this
monster.
blue kobold.
Me and Tim are pulling our fucking hair out because we know how dangerous this situation can be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Kezra rolling intimidation for initiative? By the way.
He could.
It might behoove me to.
Jake.
He is. That actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about Pathfinder 2e. You can roll whatever skill is applicable for initiative.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when we were in the cathedral? I don't think it's either castle, the ruined keep, and I rolled lore scholar.
Oh,
when I
yeah,
was in that one room.
you happen to be doing it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm going to go around the table, and I am going to be going back and forth here. It's going to be interesting. So, Elkwood, what's yours?
With my, because I'll really be rolling stealth.
Yep.
24.
24. Okay. And Benson, what'd you get?
25.
5. Okay.
Jesus.
All right, and Kezra,
25.
do you have a dex?
I feel like he does.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel
Kezra
like
would have the better decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a plus 2.
You go first.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Benson never wins in a tie with initiative.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not in that tie.
All right, and then Adelar.
33.
Damn. Speed.
Let's go. When Adelar had 0 response from Kezra, he's like, it's about to go down.
Wait, he had no response, and then saw Kezra and was like, oh.
Kezra's doing something stupid. Oh, God.
Yep.
All right, so going first on the southern end of the quarry of the Cinderclaw mine is Adelar.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Oh man, I need to. Oh gosh, this is one of those maps where
It's so big and I'm so
It's
far away.
so
I'm just going to look at
big.
Tim's screen.
Yeah,
that
you
we
really should.
literally, like using rulers is absolutely necessary.
Yeah.
All right, so those are a bunch of small fries. So what Adelar is gonna do, and I feel like Adelar is like just replaying what Benson said in his mind, like you're a coward. And in this moment when Kezra is not responding to him, his blood starts to boil, and he takes some steps forward. And the calm and composed, scholarly Adelar Not the first time. Oh, I need to move a little bit forward. Not the first time. But you see him overcome with emotion as a mote of flame appears in his hand, and you see that his hand is gripping in such a way that he looks frustrated, and the fire grows and grows, and he launches it at the nearest cultist.
Oh shit.
Let's go. 24.
And that was against which one?
The most southern one.
The closest one to you. Okay.
That is correct.
Against the Boggart, that is a hit.
Okay. So that is a D4. Okay. Oh yeah.
Burn him. Come on, man. You got this.
Just check something.
86 plus.
That is 15 points of fire damage as
nice.
his fire explodes on him.
Nice.
Does it look like it all goes through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it just produce flame, or is it?
That is just produced flame.
okay.
I rolled really.
Yeah, I was about to say
that
that's
was
Yeah.
that's good.
decent for a
Yeah.
cantrip.
Yeah,
yeah.
really decent.
And that's another thing I love about Pathfinder 2e. Cantrips are useful.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So that is Adelar's turn.
Okay. It is now the kobold's turn.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Before Kezra. Oh boy.
She is going to.
Kill Kezra.
Probably.
We'll see. So she is going to take a few steps back. Oh, I'm pulling up something really quick.
As you hear in the background, a kobold is pushing an excavator.
I mean, thankfully Kezra is still invisible because you did not make any hostile actions, right?
No, he's
No,
not.
he became invisible.
You saw me appear in front of the table.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wait. So you purposely dispelled
did
the
it.
magic to talk to this person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I missed that part.
That's right. It's visible on the map.
So now I have to decide. I have to decide between defending you or running up to help Kezra.
Kezra is on his own.
So she takes a few steps back, and then she takes an alchemist vial from her pack and launches it at you. It explodes over you, and I need you to make a reflex save.
Okay.
All right,
You're good at
for
that.
John literally just walked away from the table.
He's stressed, man.
Yeah.
I'm really worried.
22.
That is a fail.
Really?
You have
Damn.
you have a hero point. I just want to remind you, just
do?
in case.
Huh.
Okay. Thanks, Tim.
Was that low or is that middling?
What happens, Jake?
Oh my gosh.
As fire explodes on you for 19 points of damage.
Alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's an alchemist.
Kezra smiles, but appears unfazed.
Oh!
Wait. Kelly's got like this smirk on his
I
face.
know, man. I don't know what he's doing.
Kelly's
Roll a
just,
perception check.
Okay. Let's see. Her perception's pretty good.
Kelly's just staring down Jake right now.
24.
The half-orc before her appears to take no damage because the alchemist fire phases straight through the illusion.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my gosh!
What and Kezra just Kezra, the half-orc on the other side of the table, just smiles.
Oh man!
Says, "Try again."
Oh my gosh!
All right. That was her turn because I was all three actions. So. Alrighty.
I'm losing it.
It is.
Sit down.
It is the Boggards' turns now.
Oh shit.
The Boggards are going to take point on you guys. So they only see Adelar because he's the only one that's actually coming.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, I'm here
As
to
they-
worship the Hawk.
See my fire?
As they come up and around.
it'd be nice if we had Fireball right here. Benson's gonna have fun.
And just in case our listeners care, before we set out in this adventure, Kezra and Adelar got some wands of mage armor, so we always have that applied. We do it first thing in the morning.
Right,
Preparation. Yep. So if our AC seems a little like 1 point higher, that's why.
This
All right.
Tim nervously checking his AC as
Yeah,
as
right.
the cultists move forward.
Yeah.
This is his coping mechanism.
Okay, so 3 of them come up and shoot acid arrows at you.
No, the spell?
Oh yeah, the spell.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
So I cut.
Can't do anything. You're
I
too
think,
far
I
away.
think you misread your character sheet, Jake.
I didn't because all of these are Balgard Swamp Seers.
Fun shit.
Let's see.
And
can't do anything
Adelar's
to
the
help
one
you.
who's gonna die. Adelar's
Probably.
the one who's gonna die.
Oh,
Probably.
You just rolled natural 20, didn't you?
Was that nat 20?
natural 20.
Oh, that's
Hold
a
on.
magic crit.
Hold on. Another natural 20.
What?
No. You're a liar.
I'm not.
You're a liar. You
and that
rolled
is-
terrible, Jake. Jake, you rolled
I don't know
terrible.
what it is, dude.
You rolled terrible.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry. There's 2 crit cards.
There's 2 crit cards.
I'm holding 2 crit cards right next to Tim, and he's crying.
Uh-huh. Okay, so do one at a time because we will have to take this as they come. Okay, so do the first crit card. These are magic crits. These are spells.
Oh no,
Spells are
Kelly's
terrible.
Kelly's face.
Kelly's face is.
Oh God, no!
I'm dead. Adelar's dead.
No, I've got you.
Adelar's
I've got you.
dead.
I've got you.
No. Adelar's
You don't.
Adelar's
You don't got him.
No.
No!
All right,
No!
read the first one.
Jake, which one is the first one that attacked?
The first one that attacks. It's the one here, all the way to the east. So I was going right to left here.
The first crit. Transposition.
What?
No, it sounds terrible.
If this is a spell attack, you and the target switch places as a teleportation effect.
Oh no.
Tim is now standing, surrounded by cultists.
Is there a save for that?
No, it's still double damage too.
God.
So
All right.
The second one that attacks him
How could it get worse?
turns invisible
No.
until it uses a hostile action.
Okay, so
All right.
normal damage. You're
They both do double damage.
Oh my
Oh, double damage. So normal damage. You're
This is why Adelar's a coward. This is why he's a
If
coward.
Adelar goes down from this first one, he dies instantly. You will go to wounded 2, and the second one is a crit that will
Yeah.
bring you to wounded 4, and you will die.
What are you at? What are you at?
If
I'm
it-
at full,
If
obviously.
this
I'm
first
at full
acid arrow brings you to 0,
acid arrow. How much is that?
Adelar is dead.
Acer's a lot of damage.
3d8 acid damage plus 1d6 persistent.
Times 2.
On a critical hit, double the initial damage, but not the persistent damage.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
That's good.
All right.
All right. So 3d8 from the first one,
But the persistent damage alone.
baby. All right.
Like I don't think you'll go down.
24 points.
That's double.
Yes, that is double.
Okay,
You
okay.
teleport and switch places.
Gosh. Do you want to switch or shall I?
You go and switch your stuff while I roll the next 38.
I don't think I can move that guy, so I'm just gonna put him next to him for now.
Okay.
Freaking the fuck out, guys.
And I was right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
Next one is a total of 30 points of damage.
Okay. Out of all the things that could have happened, I was
expect that.
very fortunate. Like I could have been straight up dead.
Are you still up?
I am still up.
Good.
I'm still up. I'm not great. It's not great, Bob. It's not great.
I'm not doing good.
But I'm alive. For now.
Jeez.
So Adelar teleported 30 feet into the middle of
Well, to the end only.
5 cultists as
Yes.
one of them disappeared and
Yes.
appeared within sight of Benson.
Yes.
The other 3,
Don't even go there, Jake. I'm done. Turn over.
the other 3 Balgard Swamp Seers,
They give up.
they decide to get on all fours and collectively croak.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Collectively.
They have an ability called Destructive Croak.
Oh, God. Come on.
What?
Come on.
I need you to make me 3 basic fortitude saves.
Oh my god!
Yeah, yes, because you appeared in front of them, and that
They're like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Can you guess what my best save is and my worst?
Oh, hold on. You might be just out of range. Actually, I'm sorry.
Well,
you were
just-
not. You're
just
not
so you know, I'm
close
right
enough.
here.
No, I know. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
How close do you have?
No, you still wouldn't be close enough. So actually, no,
fuck.
they're gonna do their terrifying crook because you're not quite close enough.
Okay.
Make me will saves.
Okay, will saves.
Yeah.
Oh, will saves.
Will saves. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's a willful guy.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty willful.
Yep. I apologize. I thought you were a bit closer, but this is a better situation for you.
All right. Ooh. All right, come on, Abadar. I'm so terrified. My dice is dropping out of my hand. Like I can't even roll into a giant dice tray.
Tim is literally shaking.
I know.
I would say you should use
There
what
are
was
tears
rolled.
running down his face.
Yes, literal tears.
It was a good roll. But
Okay, first roll, 29.
That's a good roll.
29. That is a critical success.
Excellent.
Good start. Good start.
That's good.
Those who critically succeed are temporarily immune for 1 minute.
Oh!
To just that creature or to the terrifying croak?
To the terrifying croak. So
So-
don't worry about the other two.
Oh.
Yay!
Abadar be praised.
So for some reason you get teleported, and all of a sudden you look, and they try to croak, and it is like throwing a piece of paper at a brick wall. Nothing affects you.
Wow.
You are emboldened by something, probably.
Gosh.
I don't know.
All right, that was their turn.
Jeez.
Kezra, it is your turn.
Where is Kezra?
Where is Kezra? Is a good question.
That is it.
Let's see.
Do you want me to make a copy token for where you actually are?
Oh no, was making an illusion aggressive. Was it hostile? He was just trying to parlay.
Are there any windows on this house?
That house? Give me a second to check. Because I think there might be.
This would be the northern house, the one
Yeah,
close
yeah.
to the circle and the table.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be.
Lab interior is 6 feet tall, with no windows and a single door for an entrance. So no, there are no windows.
That's just a terrible ventilation. No.
These
right.
are very shoddily built things.
It's not-
Kezra takes his turn.
All right. You do something. Benson, it is your turn.
Oh shit, he's gonna fucking charge.
That's the thing I have to do. Thing is, I don't even think.
You can make it up to where Abadar is. Adelar
Yeah.
and smack something.
Yeah, just move up there. I mean, you guys have planned enough, so just go
Okay.
ahead and. I'll tell you that one that Adel is standing directly next to is invisible. So
I feel like okay. I'm not doing
Then
the metagame
I
of that.
stand here and attack the one that I can see.
the one that you can see. Got it.
Pull up my attacks. Okay.
I'm like shaking by how dangerous this all is.
Yeah, this
It's
is
very-
so fucked up.
I'm like, I am literally shaking.
Yeah,
21.
21 to hit the Balgard. That is a hit.
Okay.
good.
Where are my d8s? 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Not
And
bad.
I don't have any. Can I make a? I guess a free action to just. I'm screaming at them. I don't want them to attack Adelar. I want them to come from me.
Okay. Yeah. We'll. You take your free action to try to provoke them. So
Yes, yes.
we'll see how they react to that.
Oh.
Elk, it is your turn. I'm very surprised you went last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I'm here. Don't worry about it, guys. He is going to move, and let's see. Right now, I have him there. See, the thing is, I'm invisible, and I'm trying to not move my token as far.
Okay.
So you can see it because I'm trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
But he is going to move up and do something.
All right. You are invisible and you are moving yourself.
Mm-hmm.
just let you can move how you want. I am not going to metagame that.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to.
That's fair. If you just want to tell the audience that Elkwood is invisibly moving along the tree line, that is fine too.
Yes, he is
Okay.
visibly moving on the tree line.
Got it. And that's been your whole action to do, I guess, or your whole turn.
Yeah, he is at a certain. See, I'm just I'll move it up to here because I'm pretty sure I have enough movement for that.
Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna.
All right. So you are invisibly stalking along the tree line. We will find out where you come, or where you arrive at the end of next round. It is next round now. Adelar,
Stupid, I went last.
top of round 2.
Gosh, this combat is moving excitingly fast. So Adelar, he took a beating from these magical crits. And he is he's not phased. He stands resolute. Oh my gosh, am I going to regret this? Mayhaps. Okay. Okay, so from what I'm understanding of the graphs of bursts, I can get all of the cultists and not get Benson or Adelar in this burst.
Do it.
Okay.
So Adelar, he launches the fire, he gets switched. Still, that fiery passion is in his eyes, and from his mouth, there's just this guttural booming.
A croak, you would say.
A croak, you would say. And he's like, fall, and that word just whoa, 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 and bursts in the midst of all of them, and the shock wave blows back the hair of Adelar and Benson, but does not harm us. As I need all of them to make me a fortitude save.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll tell you that the I think you would affect the 2 there on the ground, just behind the boggers that are standing up.
You
Yeah.
attack the sick.
They're just blasted away. There's just their corpses are just shunted.
Yep.
Adelar's war crimes.
I'm lawful, not good.
I know.
All right, so you said fortitude saves?
Yes.
Okay. I will be going top to bottom and then left to right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. First guy, fortitude 14.
Let me check. That is a regular fail.
I feel like
Regular
that's a fail.
26.
Regular success.
Okay. 27.
Regular success.
Natural 20.
Crit fail. I mean, crit success. I'm sorry.
I was.
He crit failed.
What rules?
I have an ability that.
All your crit successes are failed.
fails actually. And then the last guy, 24.
Fuck.
Was that 4 saves or was that 5?
That was
Should be.
1. All right.
Because you said fail, crit. Oh, no. You're right. Fail,
No,
fail,
it-
success, crit success, and then what was the last one? I'm sorry.
Just
my totals were 14, 26, 27, natural 20, and then 24.
Okay.
So I think only the 24 failed.
No. Only the
14.
14
Oh,
failed.
sorry, yeah,
The
the
rest.
the 14. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So the guy on the very top is the only one that actually failed.
That's correct.
Okay,
And then
got it.
the one will take no damage, and the other will take half.
Got it.
Not great. Oh gosh. So 7 points of damage to the failure. 3. Ugh, that's gross. 3 for the rest.
Doesn't the one that failed suffer anything?
That is correct. The one that fails.
Wait, how much damage?
7.
Oh.
Two
Okay.
D10.
I rolled terribly. So the one that fails is deafened for a round, and the others just take half damage. The one that crit succeeds is
Okay.
unaffected.
All right.
And then Adelar will lay a hand on himself, and he will heal for.
Oh yeah, that's
Better.
right. You can do that. A single action.
Yep.
heals himself for 18 points of healing, which rolled pretty well.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
For a single heal, yeah.
Yeah. And is hoping that Benson will take some of the attention away. All right, and that is his turn.
Okay.
The winged thing is not even in the mix yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm stressing out, man.
After Adelar, it comes to Hazel.
Yeah.
Is she a witch?
Hazel
Yes.
Witch Hazel.
looks around and says, "Show yourself. Bring yourself to me. If you do not, you will suffer." Do you say anything?
The image is unmoving.
As she listens for a second and doesn't hear anything. So Hazel, after hearing no response, puts her staff to the sky and goes and screams in Draconic, "Come, find this weakling!" And you see the Sabasan that Elkwood had dealt with earlier come flying over to that. It makes it about halfway across the mine.
Does it be affected by a tower?
Would not be affected by the
Damn it! Alright.
We tried.
And she begins walking away, and she is now standing sort of on the edge of the quarry there. So she calls out for the Sabasan. It comes flying over, and then she sort of just stands there with her staff in one hand and another bomb in the other hand. And she's just looking, trying to find out where this guy is. Just after that, it comes down to the Boggards' turns. The Boggards begin...
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Telling you to come on. Hit me.
Just as the Boggards begin moving, you guys hear a door slam open from the hut.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Something else.
There's just more shit.
And 6 Charaka warriors come swarming out.
Wait, how?
I'll see you guys next time.
Oh my! Oh my god!